Hey everybody, ToneLock3902 here again with D-Dub!
Yay, I'm still here.
Yes, and we're coming up on the, um, actually we're nearing the end of Mass Effect 2, aren't we?
Yeah, we kind of are.
Yeah, that's kind of bittersweet, but, you know, show must go on, as they say, So we're going with Tali's loyalty mission now, and I saved this one for last because one, it's it it's significantly more in depth than the other ones, in my opinion, and you know it's Tali, you know, gotta gotta keep her gotta keep her. Got to keep her shit going on. So, you know.
Words, use them.
Yeah, it's Tali. You gotta, you know, always save your best for last. So. All right, help Tali. And this is probably going to date this video a little bit, but why not? Just found out. As we clip through the 2 stars in the just found out that they are actually, BioWare announced that they are actually going to be making a new Mass Effect and a new Dragon Age.
Well, I knew they were working on a new Dragon Age.
Oh yeah, that one's kind of a given, but I mean, because, you know, from what I've been told, Andromeda, of course, I have not played Andromeda yet, so I don't know how bad it still is or not. So let's see, who should I bring? I'm torn between Kasumi, Jack, and Miranda.
Garrus!
Why Garrus?
Because they're besties.
Oh, okay. It would make sense, you know, have original members of the first game. So this should be interesting. Okay, so let's make sure that Garrus is yeah, I like that one for him. And yeah, that's the one he's been using, or yeah, that's the one he's been using. So yeah, just use that one. So yeah. Purdy.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Yes, our ship is filthy.
Well, when you have some of the crewmates that we have, like grunts, it's kind of hard to keep it looking any sort of clean.
This is true. This is very true.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, You're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
We gonna help out her girl.
Can't believe that a child.
Of course we are. We are good teammates.
Tally is awesome.
Tally is awesome when you're a part of a team.
Tali Zorovas, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
By the way, interesting little tidbit for this mission. If you aren't wearing a helmet that covers your entire head, then they just stick you in a breather helmet.
She's a friend of my father's.
Oh, because of the environment on the ship?
You called me.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be as clean as
I'm afraid I
possible.
did,
Oh,
Tali.
okay.
The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
I take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zorovas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I guess we should get started. Does Tally have a defense counselor? Speak for her side?
This part totally not brought to you by Dr. Perky. It's Perkalicious.
She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak.
So yeah, we're going to get to be Phoenix Wright in this little side mission, essentially.
Everything in my power to help
Objection!
Tally.
Thank you, Shepard.
Take this!
Ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are
I would get a
There are no
3DS just to
legal
play
tricks
the
or political loopholes for you
just to play the
worry
Phoenix Wright.
about. Present the truth as best you can. It will help.
Wait, did it come out on the 3DS or
Now
just the
come.
DS?
I promise that I
Both.
will not delay.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you guys are interested in this series but don't really feel like playing it, just watch Lucagen's Let's Play.
Oh, Luca Jet, I love her. She's awesome. She's a good content creator. Yeah.
That she is, and I hope she succeeds in her voice acting.
Yeah, I've often thought about getting into voice acting. Or just acting in general.
This conclave is brought to order.
I'm sure a lot of us have.
Blessed are the
Oh, man,
ancestors
I
who
used
kept us
to,
alive, sustained us, and
I used to
enabled us
participate
to
in the
reach this
local
season.
theater community.
Keep us alive.
So, thinking about getting back into it.
The accused Talia Zorovas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against the charge of treason.
I love the camera angles.
I was about to say, that was very cinematic camera angle right there. That sort of zoom and sort of shaky just a little
Then
bit.
you should not
Yeah.
have declared Talia
Definitely, yeah, the
Normandy as
camera movement in this game in general is definitely one of the bigger step ups over the first game, which
Very
was a lot
sim-
more static.
Very cinematic, yeah.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy. Your crew member Talia Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
Da, 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 da.
If it helps Tally,
It's
I will.
my
But in
pleasure
her
to
heart, she
speak
remains
up
Tally
for
Zorovas
Tally.
Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please.
Ha! You agree with us.
Your willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Tally would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
Twist.
What are you talking about? What happened?
Peas and carrots, peas and carrots, peas
As
and
far
carrots.
as you can tell, Tally, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai.
That old chestnut.
Your father.
Oh no, I forgot about
What?
this.
Oh, Kila.
I forgot
appreciate the need for
Tally's
this trial,
father
Admirals, but right
died.
now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to.
And we never got to rub it in his face that we were dating his daughter.
Quarriers
That's the real
and
travesty.
have attempted
Yeah.
to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable...
Whoa, this guy's confident in our abilities.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
really.
for my father, you Boshtet!
Ooh.
Take the Alarai from
Foreign
the Geth.
alien curse words are always the most seductive.
I can't help but think that Boschtet sounds really Polish.
Good of the fleet must come first. And Tally needs to find her father.
Agreed.
Is that just me?
Die on
It
this
does
worthy
sound
mission,
like
Tally. We
it
must
does sound
remain
like something
clear
I've
of
heard
these
before.
charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai.
Does
You are
Tally stay
hereby
here?
given leave to depart
Oh, okay.
Raya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tally. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Before we leave, it's a good idea to talk to everyone in order to avoid a very bad scenario.
Yeah, I didn't know. Did you want to do that on camera or?
Oh yeah, just talk to everyone. Like if
Okay.
To take back the Alarai.
Okay.
The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive.
Do you know what I like most about this armor set?
What's that?
I just don't know, Shepard.
It hides the default face.
Let's go.
I can't fault you there.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now.
Okay,
The shuttle
so
they have provided is unarmed.
so you want me to talk to?
Whatever
Okay, well, there's
careful
not
on the
too many
Alarai
people
have
here.
likely
We
built
can.
Yeah, there's about 4 people to talk to, and by doing so, we uncover a bit of truth about why this trial is really going on.
Okay, so the people that I can talk to are the ones that are highlighted.
Set me up,
Yep,
Shepard.
and it sort of allows us to avoid a Sophie's choice at the end.
I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
I hope I'm using that term correctly.
The shock in
What
your
term?
voice, Tally.
Sophie's choice.
Otherwise, they might not
Oh,
let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering any
Isn't that
second
the
son
thing
of
about
Reggie. I am sorry.
if a
we
lady's
cannot afford
pregnant
sensitivity, Tally.
and choosing the life of the child over the life of the mother or something like
She
that?
has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard.
I have no idea of its origins, honestly.
That's what her
Ah.
father would have wanted.
I just usually hear it's referred to
He could still be
when you're
alive on
choosing
that
2
ship.
really bad
Get
things.
to the Alarai.
Do me a favor, look that up
It's
while I'm
your
doing
second
this, so we can. Okay,
Research!
please. So do I need to do all this?
Let's see, I would say Admiral's infighting.
Okay.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the guest's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the homeworld.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tally, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take
Oh yeah, it comes from a novel, and apparently, that's also the title of the film that's based on, and it became a term for being trapped between 2 bad options or faced with a choice made impossible by 2 contradictory rules, like a Catch-22, which has a similar origin.
Okay. I think what I was thinking of was Rosemary's Baby.
We should move
Yeah,
on.
that.
Good luck,
Wow.
the Alarai.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Okay.
in that case, Rosemary's Baby was like potentially,
Wasn't that like a demon child?
they thought it was the the
I'm glad Admiral Rahn
child
got
of the
you leave
Antichrist
to
or something.
Al-Rai.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. Glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they say they
And-
made.
Admiral infighting one.
Yeah,
again?
that's basically the main thing we want to investigate.
Okay,
It
so I
sounds
do
like
that.
we're dealing
So
with
I just
politics
talk
than
to
just
them
telling
and
bring
then
back equipment.
go to Admiral infighting.
Notice
Okay.
that.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
So essentially, what this gets down to is that some of the admirals want to go to war with the Geth to take back their home planet, and the others are just like, no, this would not be worth
Just
it.
need to give
Yeah.
people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Okay. Oh god, this asshole. I do not like him.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by
I
stripping
just noticed that
Vasnima from
Garrus
her name.
completely disappears from the scene
Yeah.
whenever you enter one of these conversations, and then it just shows up out of nowhere at the end.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. You have
We should have brought
greatly
Thane along, then it would have made more
dishonored our
sense.
fleet.
I still want to ask him, what about the name? No, okay.
I know it's a
You and the other
reference to
admirals
something, but I don't know
reasons
what.
beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rail's aura was reset.
By the way, did you hear who was announced for Tekken today?
They would see our fleet
no.
destroyed in the skies over our
Negan.
world, rather than find a new colony and
What?
Yes. He's going to be part of the new
Quarians
season.
coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all
Tekken?
Like
the fighting
like-
game?
our children,
Yeah.
Shepard.
So, they're bringing back some old characters for the most recent season of Tekken, and also Negan.
But Negan's not a martial artist.
Experiments you helped
He's got a bat.
Zora. I believe
Well, they
this
put
is-
Jason Voorhees in Mortal
I
Kombat. That
understand, Admiral.
that
I do
didn't
not agree with you, but I understand.
that
We should move
didn't
on.
s- that
Also,
I,
Noctis isn't that much of a martial artist, and he's in Tekken.
I don't think that works really good either. That's just a
You bite your tongue! Alright, there's one more, at least one more on the other side. And also, we get to see some old friends from earlier in the game.
oh sweet.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
See, look, there's Vitor from like the second mission.
Vitor.
How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far. Hello
see.
again,
Oh,
Commander.
okay.
Good luck, Tali.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Yeah.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali'Zorah is only peripherally related. No
You see, so this trial in many ways is completely pointless.
Trial, Admiral.
Just a bunch of political nonsense.
Quarians should fear their past mistakes.
Can't see how this relates to real life in any way whatsoever.
Oh, no. Not at all.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rail...
Because of Mass Effect Andromeda, whenever I see AI, my mind just automatically goes to Andromeda Initiative.
Accident, we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali'Zorah. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters.
Oh, one of your friends is playing GTA 5.
Oh, cool.
You're insane.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Wasn't the whole spiel about Mass Effect 1 was the Quarians trying to do this exact same thing, like keep the Geth as a subservient people?
That wasn't really touched upon in Mass Effect 1, really. Unless, you talk to Tali and then she tells you about the history.
Yeah.
Also, this Cole gathering here is the first time we've been able to see any sort of gathering of Quarians ever in the series.
No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
It's still no Elcor planet.
It's troubling.
Nope.
Comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
Also, Elcor, Quarians, and some other races were going to be in Mass Effect Andromeda DLC, but, EA pulled the plug on that.
Yeah.
Which annoys me, because, Quarians are my favorite race in the whole series.
And Alcors are just fucking adorable.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to
Could you imagine 4K quality Elcor textures?
Oh.
Well, at the very least, in about 6 years, we'll be able to experience that.
They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am.
I wish it didn't take so long to make a new Mass Effect game.
I hope you can handle
Well, it's not just that, it's just the fact that, BioWare, after they're done with Anthem, they're going to work on Dragon Age. Then after they're done with that, then they're going to work on Mass Effect.
Yeah, again, I wish it didn't take that. I wish it didn't take that long.
All right, I think
Okay,
that covers
yeah,
everyone.
I think we've talked to everybody. So let's.
Other way,
Huh?
to the right. You're not going to your ship, you're going to a shuttle.
Oh. Okay. That sounded oddly racist.
Well, the Mass Effect series, kind of, a lot of people, a little bit speciesist. And it's really... Alright, so... It's... Each sort of species is kind of like a country. The best way to look at it, I guess. And the Citadel is kind of like United Nations.
No offense taken.
Except a lot more
His
useful.
name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard of West Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Tali'Zorah. Kila Selai.
All right, well that'll do it for this video. So.
I was thinking, we were starting to go a little long, but I wasn't sure if you wanted to keep going.
We're about 25 minutes in. So,
already? Wow.
Yeah, so I told you that this one's going to be a multi-parter. So thank you everybody for watching. If you like what we do, pick up a controller and we will see you on the next level. Bye bye.
Bye.